Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. Happy Halloween. If you celebrate Halloween or Samhain or whatever else it is that you celebrate today, welcome to your daily reading. I'm going to do something a little bit different today, mainly because, it's a good day to switch things up just a little bit. Celebrate the spooky season. So we're going to do a little bit of a pick a card reading here for you guys for your day ahead. And we're just going to pull out 3 separate stacks here for you. We've got the first one over on the left. We've got number 2 right in the middle here. Probably have to move that over just a little bit. Woo, there we go. A little bit less room. So we've got 1, we've got 2 in the middle, and we've got number 3 right on this side. And I'm just going to pull out a few separate cards just for each and every one. So feel free to watch each and every one because sometimes, I'm sure your curiosity might get the better of you. There's no right or wrong way to do this. If you feel drawn to a certain pile, then, there we're going to bonus one with that one. If you get drawn to a certain pile or a crystal that I put on top, then choose that. If you waffle between a couple of them and you just can't decide for the life of you, then there's probably more than one message there for you. I'll put the timestamps down below if you don't want to watch the whole video, and you can just jump to whatever it is that you are interested in. So we've got number 1 here with the heart-shaped rose quartz. Beautiful. We've got number 2 in the middle with a smoky quartz crystal on it. And we've got this pile number 3 over here. And this is actually a red carnelian. And I chose this one because it looks a little bit like a turtle. So anyways, 1, 2, 3, make your choice. Let's get right into it. This is going to be quick today. Hello, those of you who chose card number 1 or pile number 1, whatever you want to call it. Your first message out here is joy. Rejoicing in the present. Okay, have fun today, guys. We do Halloween. I mean, it can be mystical, it can be magical, it can be deep, dark, and mysterious, right? We can connect with spirit. We can also connect with underworld stuff as well. The ghouls and the goblins. But whatever your situation today, your message is to have fun. Tap into your inner child, embrace the moment. Even if you don't have kids, right? Walk around your neighborhood and just revel in the joy, and maybe even kind of reflect upon what it was like when you were a kid and how much fun this time of year was. Maybe you have a bonfire in your neighborhood, right? Whatever it is you do, maybe you light a candle to spirit, right? Whatever it is you do, take pleasure and take joy in it. Okay, today is a day to tap into your inner child. And even if you're doing some serious divination or anything like that, enjoy what you're doing too, right? Because sometimes we do things because we feel like we need to, right? Or we feel like we have to. It's like, I can't let this day pass me by, right? But when we embrace the joy, right, things become more magical, things become more pleasant, and things become easier, all right? Your familiar that's with you today is our friend the bat. What a wonderful, wonderful familiar to come out for you guys for Halloween, right? Of course, bats are very associated with Halloween, with vampires, right? But bats have an incredible sense of direction, right? Their echolocation or sonar or whatever you call it, right? They're pretty much blind, right? So blind as a bat. And, so you don't have to see with your eyes to figure out what direction to take. Trust your instincts, trust your intuition, trust your heart, trust your energy, trust your feelings, and then move in the direction that you're called to, even if it's something a little bit different than what you would normally do. Because often that's where inspiration lies, or that's where success lies, or that's where a new beginning lies. Something a little different, or just off to the side of where we would normally be, where we would normally go. So shake things up a little bit. With the bat and direction and being blind, if you are taking your children out, of course, take a flashlight. That's pretty much a no-brainer, but sometimes, we do forget about that. That's just a little practical message there. But spread your wings and soar. Choose your path, choose your direction, and then go for it. We also have the Two of Swords. So if you're undecided about something, okay, Two of Swords can certainly be about making a decision. It can also be about finding balance, right? So, if do you have balance in your life? Are you working too hard? Do you need to have more fun and joy in your life? Do something lighthearted. You're being called to do that today, right? The Two of Swords, maybe you're trying to make an important decision today, and it might just be something in your day-to-day life, but it could be something on the bigger picture. But you might be confused, or you might be a little bit uncertain, right? Figuring out what path to take, your direction. So the best thing that we can do with the Two of Swords is go within, right? Go within, listen to your intuition, clear your head, clear your mind. And if you're really confused about something, sometimes the best thing that we can do is put the problem to the side, right? Go out, have a little bit of fun, do something exciting, do something interesting, something to take our mind off of our current problems or situations, and then come back to it later. And often that's when inspiration strikes. Often that's where we get a little bit of clarity. Why? Because we've walked away from the problem and done something different. So we've cleared our heads, we've shifted our perspective even sometimes, and then we come back to it. So whatever decisions that you are trying to make today, if you're wrapped up in knots and you're just not sure, change your direction, change your focus, change your outlook, right? Go do something different and then come back to the drawing board in a little bit, whether it's 5 minutes, whether it's an hour, whether it's 24 hours, the whole day, whatever that happens to be, and you will probably find it a lot easier to make a decision. All right. I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something there for you. I thank you for watching, and we're going to move on now to number 2. Hello, those of you who chose pile number 2. Let's have a look and see what your messages are for your day. Now, we got a twofer with you guys. All right, we got 2 of these ones. I was only going to pull one, but you got an extra. We have the veil, the future. Interesting. Now, the veil is very thin at this time of year, especially today, right? And of course, today being Halloween, but tomorrow we have a new moon in Scorpio. This coincides with the Day of the Dead, right? Celebration, where we can connect with our ancestors and we celebrate our ancestors, right? This is also called between the 1st and the 2nd of November. It depends where you are, what you celebrate, right? We've got Day of the Dead, we've got All Souls Day and All Saints Day, right? And so they do sometimes all kind of mix in with each other, right? But the point is the veil is thin. It's easier to connect with yourself, with spirit, with your ancestors, with your spirit guides, with your past loved ones. You could have some visions, some premonitions of the future. Today is a great day for you to find a little bit of quiet time somewhere at some point in your day to connect with spirit. Now, you don't necessarily have to do any rituals, right? We can connect anywhere, anytime. We just need to find just a few minutes to quiet our mind and find quiet surroundings where we're not interrupted. But this could be a really good day for you to find more time than maybe you usually can. So maybe you wait until the kids go to bed or something and you go into your bedroom and, turn off the lights and light a candle and just sit. It can be as simple as that. But the point is the veil is thin, your future is open. Figure out where you want a new beginning, where you want change, what you want to transform in your life, right? For that better tomorrow or for a different future. It's being shown to you. The path is open for you now, and it is yours for the taking. You could have some visions of the future today. If you set some intentions working with the new moon energy, this can change your life for tomorrow. Remember, the new moon in Scorpio, it's all about change and transformation, right? And also revealing something that is hidden, something that is behind the scenes, something that is beyond the veil. All right. But I think your future may be very much in question or unveiling for you right now. All right. We have invisibility also coming out for you guys today, highlighting authenticity. Okay. Are you seen? Are you letting people see the real you? Are you hiding behind a veil and not letting people see who you truly are, or if you're not letting people see the power that's within you or the wonderful talents that you have. Time to be authentic, right? Yes, we do sometimes step into situations, right, where we can't let all of our light shine, right? We do have to sometimes conform to certain situations, right? You're probably not going to go, into a meeting with a CEO and start talking about, about spirit or, something like that, right? You're probably going to keep your conversations a little bit more business oriented, right? But in what aspects of your life are you feeling invisible? Or are you feeling that you need to hide? Can you change those situations? Can you turn those things around, right? Hiding behind or changing the masks that we wear on a daily basis temporarily for certain situations is normal and quite often necessary, but we don't want to have that permanent. Okay, it's time for you to shine, time for you to let yourself be seen. Now, this can also represent honesty and truth. Okay, there could be a major revelation for you guys over the next few days. Something is hiding behind the veil, something that affects your future, something that is hidden, invisible to you right now, but it's going to be revealed to you. So keep an open mind, keep an open heart, because there could be some changes. Maybe there's some disruptions, but it sets you up for a better tomorrow, even if we have to go through some turmoil. There could be some truth that is revealed to you, or you may be revealing a truth. So if you've been keeping something secret, keeping something hidden, now may be the time when you're contemplating bringing something out in the open. We are in Scorpio season. There's mysteries that get revealed. There's revelations that come to the surface, okay? And then we need to deal with them. We need to figure out what they mean, and we need to figure out how to deal with them going forward to the future. So there could be some surprises headed your way. We have the moth energy requiring a little bit of caution, okay? So there could be something that you're dealing with today over the next couple of days where you do need to just be a little bit careful. Number one, if you are needing to talk about something, reveal some truths, or reveal yourself, remember the timing of everything. Okay. Again, you're probably not gonna, shout something from the rooftops when you're in a business meeting, right? Probably gonna choose your time a little bit better. So sometimes it's that timing that's everything. The moth can also be warning you that there could be something that has been hidden that you may discover or that may be revealed to you. So be aware and be cautious of how you react to those things, right? Because sometimes what happens is, think about if you're in a personal relationship, right? And, maybe it's a romantic relationship and you're getting to know each other. Maybe you've been together for a while, but there's something that your person needs to tell you that they haven't told you about. Scorpio energy can be about money, right? Rules the 8th house of shared resources. So you could be at the stage, where you're contemplating moving in together or getting married, but someone's, having a fit in the background behind the scenes because they've got debt that they haven't told you about, right? And it's embarrassing sometimes, right? And, so this could be what's coming to the surface, something like that, or maybe that's coming from you, right? Those kind of things that can come up from the surface, they're not necessarily bad, but they are something that we might need to deal with. And our reaction to that, okay, we have the potential for it being blown out of proportion. All right. So just be a little bit aware of how you respond, how you react to something, because if someone's revealing something to you, it could be that they're putting their trust in you, or it's something they really do need to get off of their chest. And same thing with you, right? If you have something to reveal. But just be aware of your surroundings today. Caution, if you are connecting with spirit today, doing any kind of divination practices, anything like that, remember always, always, always ground and protect your energy before starting any divination practice. It's just good habits. It's just good form, okay? And then make sure that you do close the connection when you are done. All right. We also have here the Five of Wands. There's your caution. Okay, there could be some sort of conflict or drama that does unfold for you today or over the next couple of days with that. The Five of Wands can represent a whole bunch of like A-type personalities, everyone competing for attention, competing for, a spot. Oh, if you have children, maybe they're fighting over who gets to wear the best Halloween costumes or something like that today, right? That kind of thing. But the Five of Wands can be an excellent energy of physical activity, of competition, competing for what you want. But there is this fiery energy that comes with it. So there can be a little bit of drama. There can be a little bit of conflict, right? Imagine, if a lot of very passionate personalities all get together at the same time, right? Woo! That's a big bonfire right there. Okay, so just be aware that there could be some heightened energies that are around you today. Okay, that's where your caution really does come from. There's a little bit of very interesting energy that's coming in for you guys today. So take that as you will. But I hope there was something here for you. So like, share, subscribe. We're going to move on now to number 3. Hello to those of you who chose pile number 3, your first message. We've got dawn, the light after the darkness. Okay, we've got a wise old owl there bringing you a higher perspective, helping you see things in a different light, and is highlighting some wisdom. So this is a great day for following your light, for following your path. This can also represent that in the nighttime, in the darkness, there's something that is being revealed to you, and you will recognize it. You will get clarity about it when the sun comes up. So, you could really be having some crazy dreams tonight. Okay, keep a pen and paper beside your bed. When you wake up in the morning, before you even open your eyes or move a muscle, capture whatever the energy is there. Is the energy, it might be a word, it might be an image in your head, right? Capture it in your conscious thoughts, quickly write it down, and then get up and start your day, all right? But this can also represent a new beginning for you, right? Maybe you've been through a dark time, maybe you've been through some challenges, some difficulties, maybe you've been through relationship issues or money issues, or maybe you've just been going through this period of personal and spiritual transformation where you've been in the energy where if I don't know who I am, I don't know where I'm going, I don't know what I'm doing. Because we all talk about, the metamorphosis, right? The cocoon, the caterpillar that turns into the butterfly, but it's the messy stuff in between where we have a lot of questions, right? Where we're in the dark about things, right? Where we've got to clear some things out, where we've got to embrace healing. And we don't talk about that part, right? It's very dark, it can be. But this energy here is you're about to shine. You're coming out of that energy. And this is a time of rebirth and renewal and regroup and refocus and new beginnings and a wonderful, wonderful sense of transformation for you. You've got heightened wisdom. You've got heightened intuition. Your connection with the beyond is a lot stronger than it maybe ever was before. And it's absolutely beautiful energy. Light also can bring clarity. So you could be getting some clarity on something today. So there's everything from minor revelations or minor answers that come to you today, but it's also a bigger energy for you guys. And we have the boar energy here for you. Oops, I'll get the glare off of that. The boar brings ferocity, all right? Some ferocious energy coming out there. And this has to do with you, all right? The boar, you don't see the boar, but the boar is a scary animal sometimes, especially if you meet them in the forest, right? Because you don't see them coming. But this is a time for you to release, all right? Anger, fear, doubts, whatever it happens to be, there's been something welling up in you or something that you've been keeping a lid on. And it's time for you to let it out. It's time for you to release it and let it go. It's time for you to face your fear and not let it hinder you. The wild boar is not afraid of anything. The wild boar will ferociously stand up to its enemies. So you may need to tap into your inner wild boar to stand up for yourself, to stand up to a bully, stand up to your enemies, your foes. But this can also be where if there's been something angry in you, or some fears within you, or some regrets, or whatever it happens to be, right? Take charge, and it's time to release that, because we're heading into a dawn of a new day for you. We're heading into something a little bit better for you. All right. Some of you may need to bring out your inner warrior, but some of you also need to recognize that the war is over. Okay. And it's been hard fought, hard battles, hard won, but you are coming out the other side lighter and brighter and stronger. We have the Four of Pentacles. Remember, no matter where you are in your life, in your situation, the Four of Pentacles is, number one, a reminder to stay grounded. But it's one of recognizing the strong, solid foundation that you've built in your life. Even if you've been going through something where you feel like everything has crumbled to the ground, and where you feel like you've lost everything, or you've had to start over. The Four of Pentacles reminds us that we're never starting from scratch. We're never starting from ground zero. We have a foundation of knowledge, wisdom, experience, life lessons, skills. So we're never starting from ground zero, even though it sometimes feels that way. So you're being reminded of that. The Four of Pentacles brings in an energy of discernment as well. Know when to come out roaring like a wild boar, and know when to take the high road with the owl. Trust your inner wisdom. Trust your instincts. And you will know when to embrace either one of those energies. But the Four of Pentacles reminds you that you have achieved a certain level of foundation and success in your life, and trust that there is more to come, because there is. Make sure that you're not totally closed off to new beginnings or to change, okay? Because sometimes the Four of Pentacles, we can be a little bit too protective of ourselves, of our possessions, of our resources, right? And we do sometimes need to recognize when it's safe to open up a little bit, okay? Spend a little bit of money, open up our heart a little bit, go out and have some fun, okay? All of those things can actually raise our vibration, all right? I'm going to leave all that there for you guys. I thank you for watching. I do hope you have a wonderful day. Happy Halloween. Happy Samhain. Happy Day of the Dead. Connect with your ancestors. Do some meditation today, but also have some fun today as well. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.